Hello everybody, my name is Halo. Welcome to this video series where we are solving Codeforces problems in Python. We are doing the A to OJ ladder, and in this episode we are solving problem 155A, which is called I love username. Okay, and this username is supposed to be you. Okay, so anyways, let's read through the problem. It's a very simple problem. Let's go ahead and see how to solve it. Okay, so before we attempt to solve this problem, let's go ahead and read through this question once. So what we're saying is Vasya adores sports programming. Okay, he can't write programs but loves to watch other contests progress. Okay, Vasya even has a favorite coder, and Vasya pays special attention to him. Okay, so one day Vasya decided to collect the results of all the competitions where his favorite coder participated and track the progress of his coolness. Okay, so for each contest where this coder participated, he wrote a single non-negative number. Okay, and that non-negative number is the number of points that his favorite coder earned in the contest. Okay, these points are in order, and they're saying that no two contests ran simultaneously, so all of these scores are there in order, in sequential order. Okay, so moving on to the main part of the question, which is Vasya considers a coder's performance amazing in two particular situations. Okay, either that is his best performance or worst performance. That simply means it is amazing if during the contest the coder earns strictly more points or strictly less points than all of his past contests. Okay, and what we're asked to do basically is to find out how many amazing performances that the coder has done. Okay, that's it. So this strictly more and strictly less basically says we are going to be looking for the maximum element and the minimum element. While comparing the maximum element, look for strictly greater and not greater than equal to. Similarly, minimum, look for strictly lesser, not less than equal to. Okay, so how we are going to solve this? It's very simple. So let us take this example, and how the input is: first you're given an integer n, which gives you the number of performances, followed by a set of space separated integers. Okay, so in this particular case, firstly we have 100. See, right now obviously he is not beating any performance, so this won't be an amazing record because there is no record to beat, correct? So next he has 50. Now if you keep in mind, 50 becomes his worst score. Okay, so this is an amazing performance, +1. Then he scores a 200. 200 obviously is greater than 100, so that becomes his best performance. Okay, so that becomes another +1. And fine, then we have 150. 150 is not his best nor his worst, so nothing we're doing there. And then we have 200, but 200 is already there. He has not beaten 200, so totally the number of amazing performances is 2. Okay, so let us look at another example as well so that you guys understand this a bit more. There are n is 10 here, and there are 10 space separated integers. Initially the score is 4664. He is not beating any record, so that's not an amazing performance. Then we have 6496, which is the highest score, which becomes +1. Okay, best. Then we have 5814, which is neither the worst nor the best, so nothing we're doing there. Then we have 7010, which becomes the new best, right? So that is also an amazing performance. Then we have 5762, that does nothing here. We have 5736, again nothing. 6944, which again is nothing here. Then we have 4850, again nothing. But then we have this number called 3698. Okay, this is the worst performance now compared to all of this, so we're adding +1 here. Okay, and then finally we have 7242. 7242 becomes the what? It becomes the new best because the previous best was 7010. So here also we're doing a +1. So totally 1, 2, 3 and 4, the answer will be 4. Okay, so I think you guys understood how we're going to do this. Initially we're going to set this value, and then in case we're going to keep updating this particular value and say if it's a best performance, just add 1. If it's the worst performance, add 1. Okay, we're going to keep tracking of two variables. One will be the maximum value and one will be the minimum value. We can call that anything. I'm just calling it ma and me. Okay, so if you guys understood how to do this, I highly recommend you to do the code yourself. If not, stick around for the code. Let's see how that works out. Right, so let's first go ahead and get n as an input, and then let's get a list of space separated integers. So if you guys have been seeing previous videos, we do list of map of int comma input dot rstrip and then dot split. Okay, so this does takes a space separated set of integers and put that into a list. Okay, now let us go ahead, and as we discussed, we have to create two variables called max and min. Okay, so we can call this ma and mi, max value, and we can call that ma because max is a function, or we can do that something like max value. Okay, and then set that initially to list of 0 because initially though he's not beating any record. Similarly, min value will be list of 0. Okay, so first we are initializing this so that we can go from the second place and see if he's beating a record or not. Okay, so what to do next, and then we can do this as min value. Next we can go ahead and just iterate through for loop. So for I in list of 1 to end. So this is something called list slicing. We're going from the first element until the end of the list. So this will be the first element. We're skipping the 0th element because the 0th element is already being initialized as max value and min value, plus he's not beating any records over that. Okay, so once you're doing this, we're iterating to the rest of the list. If, and obviously we need something called total so that we can print the answer. So if I is greater than the maximum value, strictly greater, because that's what the question says, we will go ahead and first update this max value to I and then increase this total count by 1 because there's a new record now to beat. Okay, similarly, if I is lesser than the minimum value, strictly lesser obviously, what we'll do is we'll set minimum value to I and also increase this total by 1 because that is also an amazing performances. Okay, so all of these are amazing performances. So once all of this is done, we can just go ahead and print this total value, save this code, run this. You can see both test cases have passed. I hope you're able to understand what is going on here. Let me just go ahead and submit this code as well so that you can look at it for yourself. Right, so as you can see, the code was accepted and this is the answer. I hope you're able to understand how we're solving this problem. If this video helped you, hit that like button. If you have any questions whatsoever, let them know down in the comments. If you have alternate approaches as well, let them know in the comments. And if you guys want some other questions that need to be solved, let me know that also in the comments. I hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.